I love Jiu-Jitsu because I can impact so many people's lives with it. And it's also almost like my way to communicate, you know? Even though I was just a white belt, Jiu-Jitsu was already what my life was all about at that point. I fell in love with Jiu-Jitsu. That's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And then I was initiated with sports like less than a year old, so sports was always everything for me. And at that point of my life, Jiu-Jitsu was everything for me. So I wasn't competing so much, but I was just trying to like get better, you know, get to blue belt. And then I was doing some tournaments, and Jiu-Jitsu was everything for me already. So when I found out about that injury, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be tough to deal with, because career-threatening injury, and I was only a white belt, but Jiu-Jitsu already meant a lot to me, because I was already like kind of living the full Jiu-Jitsu lifestyle. I used to go out a lot, you know, like as a teenager in Brazil. So I already changed all my habits. I started focusing like 110% on Jiu-Jitsu. I was probably like 17 or 16, hearing about Bochecha statement where he told that like one of the best things that happened to his life was he tore his ACL, because it made him a better athlete after overcoming that injury and be able to adapt his game to. I had to adapt, and then that adaptation definitely made me a much better Jiu-Jitsu fighter, a much better person too, just overcoming that adversity. It was a long road to get back to healthy, and then being able to compete again was definitely like a relief, you know. I was like, okay, like I can do this. Oh man, there's been so many good moments, you know. Like I'm so proud of my career, everything I've done, from overcoming injuries and then tournaments that I overcame, like small battles, small injuries, you know, and helping other training partners achieve their goals too. It's been great, helping the community through Jiu-Jitsu. It goes without saying that obviously like the World Championships, achieving like a lifetime dream, it's definitely fulfilling, but there are other stuff too that Jiu-Jitsu have given me throughout the years. Your teammates, you know, your friends, they're in the gym. They're always going to be there to help you. You know, it's a very family-oriented sport too, so it really helps on that sense. And then I had the opportunity to work with Warriors Heart, which is like a foundation that helps vets dealing with PTSD or drug abuse and stuff like that. And I can personally, like, I saw with my own eyes how good like Jiu-Jitsu was doing for them. It's just not only saved lives, but it does so much more good to the world as well. So Jiu-Jitsu can be adapted for everyone. You just need to address the right way, know what your limitations are, and then work around it. You know, and I've had 7-year-old students as well. It's always going to be doable. You know, no matter what. You know, I've seen some really serious injuries, and people still adapt Jiu-Jitsu for themselves. And that's one of the most special things about Jiu-Jitsu. You can really practice Jiu-Jitsu from as young as like 3 years old until like as old as you can move, really. You know, a lot of people lose motivation. Definitely, you know, like it's a personal thing too, but that can definitely be reduced in a good amount if the instruction in the gym is correct. The right instructor to motivate them on a daily basis too, because I can tell you from experience how much you can learn and how much the sport changes. So there's always new approaches to it. Technique-wise, yeah, there's going to be a point that it's hard to learn more things to it, but and then the game changes to better timing, better approach, you know. You're constantly dealing with adversity in Jiu-Jitsu, you know, like when I'm training, you know, like I need to figure out right there on the spot how to overcome a tough position, you know, like, and obviously like injuries and tournaments also added to my personality as well. And then it can definitely save so many lives, man. The amount of good that Jiu-Jitsu can do for a lot of people, it's incredible. It definitely shaped my personality, you know. I love Jiu-Jitsu for so many reasons, but it's the friendships I made throughout the years. It's how many lessons Jiu-Jitsu has taught me. It's how much has Jiu-Jitsu given me of my life, you know, my livelihood, how much things Jiu-Jitsu has gotten back to me as well. It's challenging mentally, it's challenging physically. Jiu-Jitsu, as a martial artist, you know, when you have the most inspired moments in your life, it's through Jiu-Jitsu. You know that Jiu-Jitsu is a way to express yourself, right? So, a few of the many reasons why I love Jiu-Jitsu. I'm really not concerned about like plateauing Jiu-Jitsu, because I know that Jiu-Jitsu has so much to grow still, you know, and we have so many more people to reach. You know, it wants to get to mainstream. It's still it's nothing close to what's gonna be, for sure.